Hey people, Goddess Mother of Orisha Super Queen here, mother of Orisha P. Smith Dunlap, aka Pumpkin Sauce. Welcome to another episode of the Groovy happenings of a melanated Starchild and her mommy in Berkeley. For the past few days, I've been doing videos for the parents of melanated star children, of children on ASD, and just folks who want to know. So here's what I want to say. What I'm not going to do, and what most parents of ASD children should not do, is try to make other people feel comfortable about or around our children, whether it be outside in public or in your home. This has came up a lot for me, and I never really talked about it. So here it is. I'm not going to do it. My suggestion to you, which is a requirement and should be for most parents who have children with the diagnosis of autism spectrum disorder, I don't care where they're at. Other people need to teach their kids and teach themselves, educate themselves and teach themselves about autism spectrum disorder. The library, the books are free. YouTube, shit is free on YouTube. Excuse me, people, if your kids are watching, move them away because I'm going to say a couple of hundred cuss words. So, yeah, if your kids can look at shit on their phone and play games and watch videos of other kids playing on YouTube and play games and how great they are at these games and how great they are at navigating shit on their phones, they should be watching videos. Where's this cat? I just heard his ass. Guess he's not out here. About videos about children on the spectrum. The videos are child-friendly. They are videos for children. Tutorials to learn about children with autism. This stuff for adults. Y'all can watch it together. And don't just watch it just to appease me if you come and visit me, because I'm going to know if you did it. I'm going to know when you bring your child over that you didn't talk to your child in detail and show them books and videos about my daughter being on the spectrum. I'm going to know automatically. Even if you tell me, oh, well, we talked about it, or, you know, they're so excited about seeing Orisha. I know it's not the truth because I read body language and frequency, because if you say that and the child gives you a look like, no, you didn't, Mommy, I don't know what you're talking about, I'm going to see that. I don't care. And with children, shit is not subtle. Adults try to be subtle. I know that. I don't say anything because I don't want to make the person feel on the spot. But I know. I can tell. My daughter is not going to be uncomfortable in her own home. This is the last vestige on the universe where she can be peaceful and be herself in her autism in her home. Now, understand, she does go to ABA therapy. Look it up. I'm not going to explain it to you. There's a plethora of videos, a library. Y'all can even go up to UC Berkeley and talk to people up there who are, want to become therapists for children on the autism spectrum. There's no excuse. Because if you can find celebrity gossip shit, you can find that. If you can find who's sleeping with who in the celebrity world, you can watch that. You can take your time out to learn this. So, yes, my daughter does have certain behaviors that are indicative of children on autism. So she's in ABA therapy to bring them to zero. And even when we're out, I'm doing ABA, everything is constant, everything is consistent, everything is corrective behavior and redirecting. I do that even when people visit. I'm teaching her body space, give people body space. You can't just touch people's hair if you're fascinated. You have to ask them. And if they say no, you accept no because that's their body space. You can't touch them. And I get some children and people are put off by it. Once I explain to them, their attitude should shift and understand. Oftentimes that doesn't happen. This is why I did the isolation and kept her from a lot of people and kept a lot of people from me. A requirement to get to know me, a potential friend, a potential lover, mate, someone I'm just going to sit around and have tea or coffee with. You have to understand these things because it's going to come up at some point or several points in conversation when you're talking to me, because that's what I know. And there are things that I'm still learning about autism because there's always stuff coming up. I got to watch the bullshit flukes of we can cure autism, take this. No. Now, if Dr. Sebi was still around and he said, sister, come down to Honduras, to our spot, and we can show you these herbs and things to give her while we're here. We can do a treatment for a week to get whatever heavy metals are in her system to help you along. I will go. Yeah. I will go. Him and another cat that I heard about, this is another subject that cured a friend of mine of a sexually transmitted disease that they said was not curable. Several friends of mine went to several people, him and include other people, that their symptoms from HIV have not had the symptoms in more than 20 years. No problems with their T-cell count. That's a sideline thing. Anyway, just had to mention that. So teach your children. And don't force them to be friends with my child. They don't have to be. We're good with that. They're good with that. But they have to show a high level of respect when they come in this door. They can't walk in here not speaking to her, because I've had that happen several times when children came over. First time I let it slide. Second time I said something. By the third time they come over and this happens, I'm going to speak on it. I'm going to be diplomatic about it because they're children. I'm going to be respectful because I show people respect when they come into my home, which rarely people do come into my home. So if I'm showing you respect, respect has to be shown for my child as well as me. You can't come in here, your kids can't come in here and not speaking to her and looking at her like that. We don't do that. I'm 53, not 23. When I was 23, it was a whole different ball game because I was ignorant and stupid and didn't know any better. But these are the requirements. You have to. And all parents out there, you should make that the requirement. Stop being so nice and letting people slide, because the first incident spirals into others. And when the person is spoken to about it, I can see the apprehension and I get it. So now, and I mentioned this in several videos, so now anyone who knows me or want to get to know me, you see this video, if you can't figure that out, then you don't need to be in my space around my child. We don't want pity dates, pity friendships. We don't do that, period. We're not doing that. We're not going to accept it. We don't do the pity play dates. Let's feel sorry for her and do the play date because you know something is wrong with her. So let's do it for a couple of hours and I'll take you and buy you something. I've known parents have done that and caretakers. Not that I heard it, but I can tell. I can tell just if this is a problem, leave us the freak alone. We good. We are really, really good. There's over 1 billion people on this planet. You dig? And this is not out of anger. It's out of frustration and irritation. And this is not directed at any one person. This is just general. From past experiences. This is general. And my daughter can tell. Because she'll act out in a way like something they have. She'll kind of like bend it or break it. Because she knows how this other child feels about it. She can't express it. She doesn't know how to say it. So she acts out in a way because she feels that frequency. She feels that vibration. She feels that, you know. Come on now. Be very careful. Because this will be the kid that, child that will grow up to be an adult that your child will be working for. This will probably be the little girl that grows up to be that person that your child in the future will be wanting their autograph, wanting my child's autograph or any Spectrum child's autograph. Or I want to take a picture with them. Be very careful. Because your child can be their future employee. Be very careful. Loving life, Your ASD children deserve respect. Demand it. Why not? They're human. They're just different ability people. And I'm going to mention it again. My daughter's case manager, one of her case managers, because she has several, because there's several, things that she has to, challenges. One of them has a prosthetic leg. You understand? You've been doing this for a few weeks now. You did? You understand? So I can teach my Melanated Starchild about people's differences. People who have children that are neurotypical, there's no reason for it. But now I have to teach Arisha that everyone who has a prosthetic limb, they run in a car accident, because one of her case managers has a prosthetic leg and it happened in a car accident. She lost in a car accident. So I'm trying to explain to her everyone wasn't in a car accident. So this is going to take her meeting other people that have prosthetics so they can explain to her how they lost their limb. And I'm going to figure that out, how we're going to do that. Maybe we'll visit a VA hospital if possible. I'm going to look into that. Later down the road, maybe in another 2 months, I can see we can visit a VA hospital so she can speak to the veterans that lost their limbs, or some that lost their sight, because I'm teaching her about people who are blind, visually impaired, people who are deaf, who lost their hearing from any other way, and showing her the cochlear ear implant, how that uses sign language. Is not new to her, because when she lost her language, we were doing sign language. Now Tracy, my friend Tracy Bell Borton, is introducing her to sign language again, which I don't have a problem with. Sign language, American Sign Language, is a legitimate language. That'll be another skill she'll have. So don't be lazy, don't be trifling, don't be ignorant, don't be stupid. But if you want to be, that's on you. But understand, this is general. For anyone that wants to get to know me as a friend, lover, or whatever, you have to understand and know these things. Again, love and life. Enjoy your day.